What are these lumps on his back? What are they? These things dropping down there. What are they supposed to be? Oh, we're going behind the tapestry. Okay, we're fine. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more interactive Morrowind with me, Veriax, and Veriax, and Veriax. Although one of them has to go. This one. The 5 o'clock news states that he has decreed, I'm assuming it's he, decreed that Veriax has deemed to be too powerful to be in the world of mortals, to exist, and therefore must be cast into the fires of Mount Doom from whence it came, or something. So we are going to destroy Veriax by throwing it into Red Mountain. Which I must say I am none too happy about myself because I love my Veriax. Yes, Veriax loves Veriax. It's official. But no, I have to dispose of Veriax. The axe. Not me. Or the character. Oh, this is so confusing. I suppose it will clear up a few things because there'll only be 2 Veriaxes in the LP rather than 3. Being the LP, the character, and the weapon. Maybe I should start moving. Well, no, I can't yet because I'm not allowed to wear shoes. Because this has to be done Hobbit fashion, and Hobbits do not wear shoes. So neither do we. Technically, there's boots. So, okay, fine. So now I look ridiculous. Thank you. And I move massively slowly. And since I still have Veriax, I can do this. Honestly, I don't know what you find so overpowering about this axe. It's fine, you know, I could just heal like 17 million times and it would still be like healing, but, you know, I myself don't have an issue with that. But apparently, 5 o'clock news does. 5 o'clock news? 5 o'clock tea. Tea. It sounds like a good idea. Like tea. I have developed a rather... I know I'm English and I'm supposed to really adore tea and everything goes the stereotype and all that, but I've really not been that fussed about tea for the past 28 years of my existence. But this year, I'm all like, ooh, tea. I guess because we had a really harsh winter. Not the first one, but this one I discovered tea in. And, yeah, I've just been like, tea. So, yeah, 5 o'clock tea does sound good. Unless you mean, like, the eating kind. You know, because some people say, this is, like, an English, British, probably, thing. Where, like, the morning meal is breakfast. We all agree on that. And then you have the midday meal. And some people call that, dinner. And some people call that lunch. And then the evening meal is either dinner or tea, I think. Anyway, I count that last evening meal as tea. Let's have tea. Which, of course, is also a drink. And a letter. So that's another thing. But, you know, aside from, like, Veriax, we also have tea. Which is, you know, a letter, and it's a drink, and it's a meal. Well, it could be any sort of meal, you know. But yeah, 5 o'clock tea. Could well be a meal. But yeah, I don't say lunch, you know, lunch. Oh, let's do lunch. Yes. Let's all get together and do lunch sometime. Yes. It sounds so upper class and English. Dinner. Let's have some dinner. Let's go get us some dinner. Is this guy floating? Why am I walking? I don't know. I was just like, oh, I feel like chatting to you guys rather than actually playing the game this time. Yeah, he's floating. That's cool, dude. That's cool. That's allowed in this game. If this... I don't even think I'm going the right way. Let's go this way. You have no manners. Charming. Yeah, if this was Oblivion, you wouldn't be able to do that. But as it's Morrowind, you're allowed to levitate because Morrowind owns Oblivion. You might hear me clicking my mouse. Hear that? You won't normally hear that so much, like not maybe as pronounced, but this isn't my usual mouse. on my usual keyboard. But sadly, my other wireless mouse and keyboard broke. Yes, well, my mouse broke, and they both use the same USB receiver, you see. So I had to get rid of both of them. But thankfully, I had... I got a hair in my mouth. I had another mouse and keyboard in reserve, because that's what you do when you're an uber nerd. You know, you're like, oh, I've got to have a spare PC, which I do, and you got to have like a spare monitor, which I do, and a spare mouse and keyboard just in case something goes wrong, and a spare microphone, yes, but it's really, really terrible microphone. So let's hope this microphone doesn't go well. I found my little microphone sheath, by the way, the noise canceller thing, but sadly it doesn't get rid of the sound of my voice. You'll just have to put up with that. But it might not get rid of this either, because it's a very clickety-click mouse. But I have ordered another one, and it has actually arrived. I ordered it on like maybe 3 o'clock yesterday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it arrived at my parents' house today, first thing in the morning, like 8:30 in the morning. I mean, that is proper good old. That is good service, customer service. That's what it is. Who the hell is this? Hello? You okay? I'm sure... Isn't he one of the dudes that was on my roof that I led over here to kill or something? I'm sure I've got something to do with this. This dude stood here. I don't remember. Anyway, so what was I saying? Yeah, my keyboard. I liked my old keyboard, even though it was a really old, crappy keyboard. It served me well, and I got used to it. I got used to the mouse and the size of the mouse. The mouse just... Oops. The mouse just fit my hand. Just... Why aren't you dead yet? Thank you. Yeah, the mouse just fit my hand. Just... How did I guess? Just nice. And this one's so much smaller, and it's so... And it's new, so... And it's not a great mouse, and so this button that I'm clicking now... Oops. It's kind of hard to hold down. Like in that fight there, I let one of the arrows go a little sooner than I intended to, because it just seems a little bit meh. But like I say, I did order another one, and it did arrive promptly. I sent it to my parents' house because I wouldn't be in for it, because I would be at work, you see, when it arrived probably. So I sent it to my parents' house, who live, you know, reasonably close, because they're both retired, so they'd be in. So, you know, I wouldn't have to traipse down to go and collect it from the post office. Royal Mail Post Office, because I would send it to my parents and they'll be in, and they'll be like, oh yes, we'll take this package off you. And it's actually Father's Day here on Sunday, and so my dad, they rang me obviously to tell me that I had got a package arrived, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. And yeah, he was like, do you want me to open it now or on Sunday, because he thought it was his Father's Day gift. And I was like, it's not! You would have no use for it whatsoever. And that's completely true, because he wouldn't know what to do with it. You know, wireless mouse and keyboard. He's not a technological kind of guy. No. More of the do-it-yourself. Oh, we're surrounded. What there. Yeah, he's more mechanically minded, you know, rather than technologically. Okay, I think we should start getting a move on. Oh, I am. This is me running now. I'm actually pretty fast. What is my speed without... at least it hasn't been reduced. 58, but I guess because I'm so strong. Macho man. Yeah, I have like... I don't know, this is reasonably fast for Morrowind. Don't you think? Like, you know... For a guy with no shoes on, and some sort of shiny purple flares hanging out of his armour, which is like a fashion statement to say the least. Yes, I'm actually wearing the worst trousers ever. I don't even need to wear them because I don't... Oh, see, I didn't mean to let go of the arrow then. I didn't mean to loose it so quickly. You should be dead. Die.